Hello and good morning, beautiful people. I'm so happy you're here with me. I don't know if you just checked out my other live, but that outside didn't work so great because the internet didn't work and the resolution was really bad. So check out this cool filter I'm using. I think it looks really cool. Let me know what you think. So if you're here, say hi. And welcome again to our Tuesday morning healing energy with me, Morph of Morph, where you transform your reality and receive everything you want to change in your life and get it. So today we're going to talk about what does love have to do with it, part 2. If you listened last week, we did part 1 where I focused on love relationships, like how your past relationships are affecting your present relationships. And today I want to talk about how your upbringing, how you're raising, how your past, how your relationship with your parents and the way they treated each other and treated you and your siblings and everything you kind of absorbed from your childhood, how that affects your life and your relationship today. Okay? If you're in a relationship and if you're not. So if you are unfamiliar to what I do, again, my name is Morph. I'm an energy healer and coach, and we do energy work. So if you've never done this before, all you need to know is that everybody perceives energy differently, and there's no right or wrong. And I use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, so you can go to theclearingstatement.com to learn more about that. And then if you're here, just say hi, tell me where you're from, drop an emoji so I know I'm not alone, and let's start. So I want you to take a deep breath in and let it go. And one more breath in and let it go. And as you breathe in and breathe out, start expanding out 100 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 10,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000,000 miles in each direction and all around you. And I want you to ask your body, because our body is our key, right? It tells us what's going on with this reality, with us, with everybody around us. I want you to ask your body to show you everywhere it's holding on to these past traumas, these past beliefs, everywhere that you bought to the idea of what a relationship is, what it needs to look like, what it needs to feel like, okay? And what love is really, right? What is love for you? And how much of the word love, or the definition that you have about love, how much of that is actually a determining factor to the relationship that you have right now? So everything that brought up, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. That is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you want to know more, just, check out theclearingstatement.com. And so all the definitions of love that you have, and all the definitions of love that you bought from your parents about what love is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and how you decided it looks like and feels like for you based on their definition and the way they acted or they behaved to you, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and puck, all nine short boys and beyonds. And the thing is that when you block love, you're actually blocking receiving. And so what happens is, you see your parents, you're growing up, you see your parents and their relationships and their dynamics. And you also see, you experience on an energy level, right? Because as kids, our first language is energy. The first language that we have is energy. And so we really sense what's going on between them. You know how a lot of parents, they don't fight in front of the kids. But even if you don't fight in front of your kids, doesn't mean that they don't perceive that energy. Doesn't mean they don't feel what's going on, and then they start acting up. That's, of course, a class for a different time. But right now, I just want to focus on you as a child. How much of that did you absorb? And how much of that, seeing that and kind of learning from them have you adopted? Now, there's two types of adopting. There's resist and react, and there's align and agree. Okay, so you can see a situation and be like, ooh, I want what they have. Aligning and agreeing, right? Creating what they have. Now then what happens is, if you see this amazing relationship that your parents have, and it's super loving and caring and amazing, but then you are, as an adult, looking for, that type of relationship and not finding it. That's creating another whole thing. So everything that is, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, online, sure, boys and beyonds. And now try to look at from the other side of, you see what they have and you don't want anything to do with that. So how much of not trying to get what they had is creating the relationship you have right now? Okay? So everything that is, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, online, sure, boys and beyonds. So now, tune into your body and ask your body to show you everywhere you're blocking love and receiving based on your parents' relationship or non-existent relationship, right? Because that's also a thing. So if your parents were divorced, or if you're a kid to a single parent, right? You know what you're looking for, you know what you're not looking for. And you've created those decisions based on what you saw growing up, okay? And what I want to empower you to do is to drop all those, resisting, reacting, aligning, and agreeing, and creating your desires and receiving your desires and connecting to what you want to create and what the relationship that you want to have, not based on anybody else or on anybody's timeline, on anybody's frame, okay? Based on you, on who you are and what you want to attract. And as long as you are blocking receiving and love based on your past, you can't create the future. And that's maybe why you're stuck in this pattern. That's maybe why you haven't found your person yet, or maybe you are in a relationship, but it's not the relationship that you aspire to have, okay? It's because of the definitions that you've bought into and trying to create from the past. So everything that is, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, online, sure, boys and beyonds. So we're going to tune into the body. And all I need you to know is energy work. There is no right or wrong, and there's no judgment. And everybody perceives energy differently. So please just play with me here right now, okay? Just play with it. You might feel, you might sense, you might see, you might get a number, you might get nothing. It's all fine. It all works. Okay, so just tune into your body and ask your body to show you how much of those past relationships that are specifically based on your parents is blocking you from receiving love and receiving in general right now. Okay, so ask your body to show you everywhere you're blocking it. And we're going to release it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, to never return to your body or to this reality ever again on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just let it go. Beautiful. And you might get a sense of ease. So if you do, give me a thumbs up. And just the goal for me with this, these short live healing sessions is for you to really get a sense of what's possible out there the minute you let go of these limitations. Okay? Up until now, you maybe not been aware of them, but by bring awareness to these situations in your life, you can create a completely different future for you, for your family, for the relationship that you want. It's all available out there. The only thing that's blocking you is you. So if you're ready to transform your reality, to morph into the essence of being that you are, just comment and come join and take the quiz and take action, because now is the time and now is the space for you to do it. And I'm here to support you in any way I can. So thank you so much for joining me. I love you, I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you and for you taking the time to clear this stuff. Because as a collective, the more of us that can vibrate on a higher level and be happy and joyful in our lives and our body, the faster the collective would change. Okay? I love you. I adore you. Have a wonderful week. Bye. What else is possible?